jam band, sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, give me the girls and the cause I need all the things that's in the damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in no rat race. Speeding them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailplate. My face, nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's all the same, you can continue on my game to keep it the fame. Whether I'm paid, whether I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. You can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now. I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I'm gonna love you still. Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why does it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. That every kid should be getting a trophy. Phonies and cronies wanting to turn the bands only. Came out my love with paper or plastic. Just need to touch it, that's fantastic. This is classic practice, my roller gymnastics. Keep the glass hits from the pocket Jurassic. Can't dance now, you can't feel it. Standing at the top of the hill. Come on now, I can't dance now, you can't feel it. Lord, I'm gonna love you still. Two kids in a parking lot. Well, Sunday best just wasn't good enough. I remember those days in my golden age. So hey, so look at me now. I'm so statuesque, so bloody picturesque. Oh, what is this feeling? Come on, honey, tell me the meaning. What color is this? 'Cause I just wanna be a part of it. Can't dance now, you can't feel it.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Siggy, we get to see the most powerful hitter in the league in this one. He's got home run power, baby.
Who doesn't like bombs, Boo? This guy has wowed the crowds all season. Yeah, get your popcorn ready.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, Nick Martinez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stevenson pulls that one down. One up, one down. Here's the Giants lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Wade goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Ground ball up the middle. De La Cruz tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, and today's starting pitcher, Jordan Hicks.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Fraley launched a pair of homers in his last game. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt the game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Elly De La Cruz getting ready to hit, really making a difference in the series with 8 RBIs and 6 hits. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. His 6th of the series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 1 out, nobody on. Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Red. And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
One out, runner at second. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. A perfect 7 for 7 at the plate in the series. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One down. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6th, the center fielder,
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. That one ripped. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Enters this one with 4 extra base hits already in the series. Liner, base hit. And out to a board. And next is a designated hitter, Spencer Steer. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Elliot Ramos. Martinez back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Bounce to the right side. Encarnacion Strand. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. And there's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
On the ground, McLean. And they get Adames for the out. Here's Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. On the outside corner, got him looking. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 4 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Rhys Hines. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Jake Fraley launches one. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Jordan Hicks is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. New arm for the Giants, Keaton Winn.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Elly De La Cruz will hit next. Swung on, belted. That one back. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now here is Matt McLain. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man aboard at the plate. Jeimer Candelario. He's already homered in this game. Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. Line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The throw in. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. So digging in, TJ Friedl. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That one felt good. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 10-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Keaton Winn departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Robbie Ray will take over here. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Number 38, Robbie Ray.
Right.
Base is empty, 1 away. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit. And a strike in there. Ray, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now the DH, Spencer Steer. RBI single his last time up. Line drive. Ramos right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Now here is Rhys Hines. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a ground ball. Chapman over to first in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Reds 10 and the Giants nothing.
Going, we in go mode. Going, we in go mode. We don't ever stop, we don't ever drop.
And we're back. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now, Jerar Encarnacion. One out, bases empty. And it's fouled away. One down, bases empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now the 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This to center field. De La Cruz. Long run. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that'll do it. Giants down in order. They're down 10-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, sits at the bottom of the 3rd, digging in, Jake Fraley. Out towards right center field, Lee sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And a quick out, number 1.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Hit in the air, center field. Lee in position. Brings it in. Out, number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Matt.
2 outs, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field drive.
Smash down the left field line. And foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just to ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Well struck left field. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. Safe. And that's his third hit. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-2. And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. To second, pulls him off the bag. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here is Tyler Stevenson.
RBI knock for him last time. Now it's...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-0.
He wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. This guy was looking out over the plate when he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of his ballpark.
So 2 down. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. That one the other way. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. On to inning number 4. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. And that one clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Fought off foul. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. 1 down, base is empty. And that is out of play. One of the other aspects of Jung-Ho Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. That's out to center field. Friedl on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
So here's Wade now. Grounded out his first time. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Swinging a foul out of play. Ramos in his second season, 25 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. One left for San Francisco. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom 4, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, these Reds putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one outs against the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day. So a man aboard, Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
And they'll do it again. Swings here and blasts one left field, way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead continues to grow. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tristan Beck.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now the right fielder, Rhys Hines, 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one is gone. his second of the year, and they add a pair. It's 16-0.
Kind of velocity so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now, Jake Fraley out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is gone. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second home of the game, and they add a run. It's 17-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boo. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
The shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 18-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Matt McClain digs in now. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeimer.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. On the ground, could be 2. Throws to second for 1, and that's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson, 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw to second is offline. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at second here with 2 away. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch. And that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. On to the top of the 5th we go. Reds out front, 18-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. Martinez back to work. And Willie fouls one back.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Struck him out looking.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Caught looking his first time up.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
On the inside corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit any.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they're on the board. It's 18-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Struck out swinging his first time. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's in there. 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion.
2 outs, bases empty. Gerard Encarnacion now at the plate. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
In the air, right side of the infield. Encarnacion Strand makes the play, and that is that. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Last half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Look at me, I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Randy Rodriguez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. That one blasted deep to right. That ball's carrying. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day. Spencer Steer will hit next. Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Rhys Hines. The next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And that one pulled foul. And the 0-1. Right side. Hines. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to
the throw to first, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. Bunts it in the air, and that's just foul.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Doubled it.
This one Smoltz could be trouble. Coming home. He will score. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. And a sac bunt here. Wade takes it himself, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Tyler Stevenson, the next. Hit for the Reds. Ripped on a line. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they extend their lead.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Randy Rodriguez will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Do you?
Foul ball. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. The Reds on top, 21-1. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Now the batter now, Elliot Ramos. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 21-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Willy Adames. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time, and they get Adames for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Got him! Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 7th inning stretch time. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game set.
The first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. That one ripped left field. And that ball is out of here. His second home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 22-2.
Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. This one smoked out to left. Ramos makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Rhys Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Rogers, a 6'3" righty, 180 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Pulls that one foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And foul ball. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Stays alive. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
One out, runner at second. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Fouled off to the right. Man at second. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Ripped to right. Yastrzemski makes the play. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for the Reds, the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Now the number 2 hitter, Elly De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 24-2.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game is just so rare. They're so special. They're just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Rogers won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. The left-hander on now, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now at the plate, Matt McLain. That smash towards center. Lee makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Mike. Tony Santia on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Tony Santia.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batter, designated hitter, Gerard Encarnacion.
So now here's the DH, Gerard Encarnacion. Swing and a foul straight back. And a big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. De La Cruz. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Bailey.
2 down, bases empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. On the ground to third, Candelario. Sends it across to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Reds lead this one 24-2. Bottom of the inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. That one ripped. If one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Catcher Tyler Stevenson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Laser could be trouble. Candelario around third. He'll score easily. So man aboard. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Puts a bunt down. Now the throw to first on the run. Out. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Reds, the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion.
In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And that one ripped to left. Ramos hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Spencer.
So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Steer. Left field, way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Here comes Stevenson in to score. To second, pulls him off the bag.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate, and the lead continues to grow. Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pad. Eric Miller done for the day.
Now pitching for
Camilo Doval gets the ball now.
number 75. Camilo Doval.
Back to the top of the order, and the batter now, Jake Fraley. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they extend their lead. Runner at first with 2 away. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That's a laser base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, the second baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now it's going to be Matt McLain. And first offering is fouled off. The other way. Squeezes it, and that is that. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Through 8 full, Reds out front, 28-2. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. New pitcher on here, Scott Barlow.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one's in there. That's strike 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. See you later. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 28-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedl hauls it in for the out. And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder.
1 out left for the Giants. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Popped up. McLean. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Straight to the Pelican Bees, took a little deep thing, keep it, gotta feel like she shine to Adidas. Ever since she young, I've been a leader, I'm not a pledge of allegiance. Kid to the predator, to me, I'm like.
Back in the booth, this traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you hear me, your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think you be talking about we should've called the troops. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the bark bang, let loose, chill, man, chill. Let's get out a dollar bill. They told me chill, let's get out a dollar bill. They chill, let's get out a dollar bill. They told me chill, let's get out a dollar bill. In the booth.
I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's no money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling, sipping. Observating, I'm the referee. I'm allergic to the living liar from afar. See, I pull up, protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free.
Good stop.